Warm greetings from the high 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans on this Thursday night, May 7th, 2020, bringing you back-to-back videos. Thanks for joining me. Was trying to find updates to stories that I had brought you previously, and I hadn't found anything on certain ones. So, scrolling the Newsbreak app and found this storyline. Doesn't even have a source, so sometimes I'm kind of leery if it's factual. I don't know, but it gives the names of parties involved, so we're gonna roll with it. Updated May 5th, 2020. Family Dollar security guard shot dead after telling woman to wear a mask. A security guard working at a Family Dollar store in Michigan was shot dead after confronting a woman for not wearing a mask inside the establishment. The woman returned with her husband and son, who murdered the man in cold blood and now are on the run. In one of the more tragic instances of heightened tensions due to the pandemic, most especially in the Wolverine state, local outlet WXYZ, that don't even sound right, reports that 43-year-old security guard Calvin James Mullerland was working at the Family Dollar store last Friday, May 1st, and told Charmel Teague she needed a mask to enter. Teague reportedly became upset with Mullerland and began yelling at him and spat on him, according to the reports. Teague returned to the store with husband Larry Teague and her son, Ramania Bishop. The outlet shares in its reporting that Bishop allegedly fired a gun to the back of Mullerland's head, who was later rushed to a nearby hospital where he later died. Both Mr. and Mrs. Teague and Bishop are all charged with first-degree murder. Mrs. Teague is currently in custody, while Mr. Teague and Bishop have yet to be located by authorities. And that is the said information coming out of Michigan with no source, but I found this on the Newsbreak app. So mommy goes in, don't want to wear a mask. She goes to get Pawpaw and son shoots the security guard to death, shot him in the head. So imagine that. Michigan's got that ride or die law as well. You're with your homeboy, your friends, your son, your mama, you kill somebody, you go down too. Now dang, amazing how Tennessee has that same law. You ride in a car, Pookie goes inside, or Tom goes inside, shoots somebody, come out, get in the car, you go down with your friend, even though you sat in the car. Even though you say you didn't know they were going in there to kill somebody, rob somebody. You see where I'm going with that? But, a black man goes jogging in the state of Georgia. And one person follows two men, a father and a son, and watch them pull a rifle out on a young man. And the young man scuffles with the son over the rifle. You know the rest. Black man down, dead. Goofball in the car recording. And daddy standing, I guess, patting son on the back. Now, fast forward, we're in Michigan. And the guard tells the lady to please put on a mask. She decides not to abide by the rules and goes gets her man and her son shoots him in the head. And she's in custody, and they are currently, the authorities, looking for her ghetto talk, excuse me. Looking for her husband, boyfriend, lover, and son. I'll make sure I get that correct. Yes, both Mr. and Mrs. Teague and Bishop are all charged with first-degree murder. Mrs. Teague is currently in custody, while Mr. Teague, the husband, and Bishop, who I guess that's not his daddy, they're looking for Pawpaw and son. Bye, Felicia. So now y'all want to get jiggy. You're raising hell that you want the country to reopen. You're raising hell, running to the Capitol. They letting you come in with your good guns and your good 9mm and you're spewing venom and spit, and all up in folks' face, and woo, waving your American flag and your Confederate flag. Woo! It's like I told my friend, what they doing with Confederate flags up in Michigan? Stop playing. Oh, she said, you know them folks came from down here and traveled up there. I said, well, I'm sure you got a few people in Michigan, a few white folks that don't mind waving the Confederate flag up there. Stop playing. White folks are racist everywhere. And anybody that's from Chicago know there was a time when you could not venture past Cicero. Okay? And probably still can't. I did it when I was up there when my father was ill a few years back. This is the month that he passed away, matter of factly. 2016. And I was scared to death to ride past Cicero, in Cicero, because I always heard the horrible things that black folks didn't step over in Cicero, Illinois. People are crazy. You all are crazy without Corona. And now that you're cooped up, hyped up, you don't have nothing better to do but peep out your windows, watching folks go by minding their business, jogging. You don't want to adhere to rules and regulations, so please wear a mask entering the store. You know people are dying, and you just say, I don't give a damn. I'm going to get jiggy up in here. I'm going to go get my husband and my son. And what have you taught your son? You taught your son to be honoring and disrespectful and do not follow the rules. And also, you spawned a murderer because he didn't have any problem with pulling out a weapon and shooting that innocent man in the head, point blank range. What is to become of these people out here? This is sad. This is truly sad that a man has lost his life just because he asked someone, or told someone rather, you cannot enter this establishment unless you have on a mask. And she decided to take her tired tail out of there and go get an entourage to put fear in this man. And by golly, I think it worked. And now he's dead. Some of you people are just buffoons. You just don't care about anything. Can't nobody tell you nothing. You know everything. You're weeping and crying and moaning because you want some old stinking store to be open. You can't shop at Ross. You can't go to the movies. You can't bowl. You can't go to the bar and get turned up. Well, let's see how you feel when you get that Kawasaki or that Corona, or get bit by that hornet, her cousin. Let's see what mess you'll be talking then. What craziness you'll be talking then. Ooh, I got stung by a hornet. Ooh, my lungs hurt. Ooh, my leg is swelling. I got a knot in my leg. It's hot to the touch. That could be a blood clot now, could it? I can't breathe. Because you just couldn't wait to mingle, fraternize, as if don't nobody else want to do that, go anywhere. We are all cooped up. Some of us venturing out, some of us are not. Some people are using others to do their bargaining for them, their shopping for them. And there's others who are not fortunate to have people run around running errands for them, so they have to go out to get gas, food, toiletries, whichsoever. Children I feel the most sorry for because they're children. They want to go out. They want to mingle with their friends. But what heavy price they shall pay for wanting to go outside and play with their friends and go in other people's houses. I guess we are the type of people that we have to learn from experience. So we can only pray that things don't get worse once the businesses open up, let people in, sit 6 feet apart if it's even possible. And we'll just roll the dice and see how it goes. We'll just have to see how it goes. Condolences and prayers to this man who's lost his life in a dollar store. Imagine that. He goes to work for a dollar store. He ain't paid but a couple dollars to work in the store, an hour. And the heifer that comes in there and gets jiggy wasn't buying nothing that wasn't worth but $1 or more, or a few dollars. And goes get her husband and child, and they come back and shoot this man to death for something that was only going to cost a couple of dollars. And you put that on paper. Shameful. Like, share, subscribe, drop your comments below. God bless all of you. Mask up, glove up. Stay safe, America. Stay safe to those of you who are abroad. Get well. James, my brother. Praying for you, sweetheart. Praying for all of you and praying for myself to keep myself sane and lucid. Sometimes I tell myself I have to watch what I say on this jukebox because some of you get very, mercy, upright, uptight, be peeping and lurking and trying to figure stuff out. But I'm going to say this because this is kind of funny to me. It's amazing how you can live in apartments, the things you put up with, the things you can tolerate, the things you like, don't like. You try to be civil, some of us. I guess I'm speaking for myself. Why is it that tonight gunshots erupted? I'm not going to say necessarily here, but I'm going to say somewhere, obviously, in the vicinity. And I could hear them. And finally, my neighbors decided to be quiet. Don't you find that funny? Oh, you ain't making no noise tonight. Them gunshots made you be still, huh? Lordy, had I known that. You know the rest, don't you? People are stupid. Damn stupid. You got fear when you hear gunshots because you don't know where they're coming from. But you make noise every other day and stomp on top of this ceiling. No respect for me as a tenant. But then when you hear gunshots in the distance, then you're quiet. Priceless. Everyday shenanigans. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.